My name's Rachel, and my son Dylan passed away at the age of 26. This happened in 2022. And I'm just here to tell his story. When he was around 18, he started to develop a dependency on alcohol to cope with his mental health. But 8 years later, it had taken everything from him. By that stage, he was completely isolated. He felt so much shame and embarrassment. He felt so much humiliation. Like he had to have more all the time, and he wasn't able to stop and start like that. I think he did over 10 detoxes during his whole life. He definitely made lots of attempts, definitely wanted to get better. There's still so much stigmatisation around alcoholism, and they never really explained what would happen if he kept drinking. He was put straight into the ICU, and then it became pretty evident within a few, maybe even a day, that he had quite a significant liver injury. And it wasn't long after that he was put onto a medical ward that we noticed his coloration. It just started to, he was virtually yellow, his face right down to the tips of his toes. So I didn't realise that I'd soon be having that last conversation with him. I couldn't prepare for when that was coming, so it all just happened like very, very quickly. Once somebody dies, all the hope that you've had, like I'd had hope for 8 years, it dies with that person. What I wouldn't have given to see him go off with a group of mates, or finish something at TAFE, or travel, because he loved history. And I just don't want other people to go through this. He knew he could access high volume alcohol, and he was able to do that just on a very limited income. So, for example, buying 2 casks of wine, which were 30 litres, for $25. I just feel that real action needs to be taken. Unit prices need to change. I'd like to see labelling and things like that changed. If we have health warnings on alcohol, at least people can make an informed decision about what they're drinking. Every young person and every person who's considering drinking deserves to know what they're drinking and what it can do to them.